much love. If you're watching this back, welcome. If you're live with me in real time, welcome. As soon as I started setting up this live today, they gave me a huge block in the throat chakra. So I definitely feel I'm going to be bringing some help in today around twins and no contact. That's what I'm connecting with. So before I actually start this live, and obviously I know nobody's in the chat yet, but if you're watching this back, I want to pull an affirmation that you can use if you're dealing with no contact. So what do you need to know for anyone who's struggling today with no contact, or if you're missing them because of separation or anything that's going on? Look at this. Affirm, I am ready. So the message coming through from heaven is to be ready for anything, because anything really can happen. The masculines are in an energy one day where they've gone within, the next day they want to move forward. They always want to move forward, but I'm kind of feeling that they're going through these changes and they really are feeling all kinds of ways. So the best thing you can do to move your journey forward is just to be ready for anything and affirm, I am ready. And also that you are capable, that you are capable of great things, that you can get through this, that you are strong, that you can handle anything that's going on. So affirming I am capable and ready allows everything to move forward. So that's what everyone needs to know if you're struggling with communication or anything else. I hope that helps, okay? Hi, Elaine, sending you so much love. Let me just set my tablet up. I've just done, let me just turn the sound down on this other tablet. Bear with me a second. I've just done a collective reading for anyone dealing with issues around communication. So let's bring in a message then. If you are happy I'm live, I'm going to answer your question. Give me a thumbs up. So let's have a look. Then let me find out. Okay, so Elaine says any messages from Chris. So what does Chris want you to know? What does Chris want you to know? Jumped on the camera here. So I've got a card sticking out and two cards that jumped on the camera. So let's see what you need to know. So Chris is saying to you, I need space sometimes. It's quite normal and there is nothing wrong. And that's really what I'm connecting with for everyone. I said before, and I've got some people jumping in now, that just before I started this live today, I had a huge block in the throat chakra. So I'm definitely feeling, there is some struggles around communication today. And the best thing you can do is affirm, I am ready. I'm ready for anything. I'm capable. And that's going to move things forward. So what he's saying to you, Elaine, is I just need a little bit of space sometimes. And there's nothing wrong with that because it's quite normal. And it is, it's only when we panic and worry and think there's something wrong, we think there's something wrong. And what he's saying to you is everything is a dress rehearsal before you because you're the main event. So he's reminding you that, you're meant to be together. And he's showing you the symbol of the eagle as a symbol of the new him. So he's saying to you, I am changing. I am becoming someone new. So the eagle, as we know, is a great sign of manifesting. It's also a sign the masculine is on their way back to you. But I feel this is also him saying to you, I just need some space to become the right kind of person for you. So let me do that and don't worry because we are okay. I hope that helps, okay? But be ready for anything. Hey, we've got Hein11. Welcome. Thank you for being here, honey. We've got Julia in the house. We've got the amazing Rob and we've got Chrissy G. Amazing. I'm so excited because around Halloween, I'm going to be doing live collaborations with Rob and Chrissy G for everyone. So I'm really looking forward to that. And Chrissy G, I love you so much. Me and George were talking about you today and just saying how, last night it was today, but it was like in the early hours of the morning when he came to bed. We were talking for about an hour and a half. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning when we fell asleep because we were talking, but we were talking about how excited we are for London and, to meet up with you and obviously Rob and Sebastian and everyone else. So it's going to be so amazing. We can't wait. And thank you for jumping in, sending you so much love. And I know it's Labour Day for you guys today, so that's why I wanted to jump on and do a live as well. So we're going to do a message for Hein11 who says, any messages for me, please? So let's do you a little affirmation right now. Oh, we love you too, Chrissy, sending you so much love. Look at this. So the message for you, Hein, is to create the feeling right now of being in that relationship that you seek. Create that feeling. So affirm to the universe, I am in a wonderful, loving relationship. I am. And, sometimes it can be detrimental if we put their name in that. So, if you said I am in a wonderful, loving relationship with, and you put their name, because the ego will start saying, hang on, no, you're not. Or there's something else going on, or, if there's a karmic energy around anyone, the ego will say, well, no, they're in a karmic relationship. So the best affirmation to use is that I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship. And then create the feeling of being in that relationship. How does it feel? What's it like? What do you need to know? So what else is happening around you? We've got the judgment card. So release judgment. Who cares what people think? Stop taking things personally. Rise above. And when you're in that energy, you lighten your load. So the dolphin is that energy of playfulness and feeling lighter about things, simplifying your life. So the message I've got coming through for you is to lighten the load and simplify things and be more playful, because that's going to create the feeling of being in a relationship. And when you create the feeling of being in a relationship, when you affirm, I am in a wonderful, loving relationship, you're going to feel calmer, and that's going to bring in more playful energy. And that's really what the angels want you to know. So you're flying high right now, rise above it. You've got support from heaven, and the right people will get you. The right people will get you. So don't worry about what other people think, just focus on you. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you to everyone jumping in. I'm sending you all so much love. If you are glad I'm live, guys, give me a thumbs up, okay? I've got 15 watching. I've only got 4 likes. And I've answered 2 questions already. And I've liked it myself as well. So let's get the likes up, moderators, if we can today. So we've got Lydia says, hi, Liz, any special messages from angels for my twin flame journey? Any special messages from my DM? So this is a message for Lydia. So I'm bringing in some affirmation cards today because I really want to see what affirmations, you can use on your journey to boost your journey and to make you feel better along the way. So what do we need to know for Lydia, please, angels? So the card coming through for you is, look at this, you deserve respect. So you may be in a situation right now, or you may have been through a situation with your twin where you may not have felt respected. And as I said, before I started this chat, as I started setting up the live today, I've had a massive block in the throat chakra, and I haven't had that all day. So clearly, there is people watching today or connecting with the energies where there's struggles around communication. And this is also sometimes when we feel disrespected, or we don't feel that our masculine respects us at all because of what they're doing. So it's about really understanding that whenever it's triggering to you is helping you. It's bringing in healing. It's helping you to understand things in a much higher way. So always look to yourself for the lessons you're learning when you're going through anything like this. So if you affirm, I am respected, and you know that you deserve respect, which you do, because we all deserve respect in our lives and our relationships, you're going to attract this in. So affirm, I am respected. So that's what the angels want you to know. So what does your masculine want to say to you today? When I'm sick, it's you I want holding my hands and mopping my brow. Now, the masculine here could be dealing with some ascension symptoms. So I'm going to bring in my twin flame ascension oracle. I feel he's going through something right now, and he's thinking about you, and he's thinking about, how you do respect him and everything, and how he wants you to be there with him when he's going through it. So I'm not saying he's really ill or anything like that. It just feels like he may be going through something and he's feeling a bit sorry for himself, And that is a masculine energy, whether they are a man or a woman, a guy or a girl. When they're going through ascension, they do feel that way. They feel a little bit sorry for themselves. So what I'm connecting with here is there could be an itching taking place, and itching around the middle back. So he could have an itchy back, because when we deal with an itchy back, there's guilt over the past, and also the need for change, because itching is a need to break free. So he may be trapped in a situation right now, and he may be craving that change, and he may be feeling very guilty over the way he's behaved, especially if you're saying, I deserve respect. So he's saying, I'm sorry if I made you feel in the past like I didn't respect you in any way. I need to forgive myself for that and let it go for good. And you're being reminded that let that go, because you were learning from this too. St. Peter can help. St. Peter dealt with betrayal. He betrayed, you say betrayal. He did feel that's how he felt. Even though he denied Jesus, he felt like he betrayed Jesus. Even though Judas obviously was the bigger betrayer, to Peter, that was the biggest betrayal he could make by denying he knew Jesus. So, when we call on St. Peter, he can help us to release guilt or release struggle around what we've done. And, this is about choosing peace in the moment and visualizing the life you want to live. So the message that we just had coming up from our soul sister was visualize being in a wonderful, loving relationship. So you can affirm that too. But I feel your masculine is dealing with kind of itching or middle back pain, and he may be feeling a bit off colour because of this today. And it's all to do with guilt. So he needs to release the guilt so he can come forward to you and apologise. And they give me a lot of fear, a lot of burpee energy with this as well. And what I'm connecting with is, what he's really wanting you to know is that when he feels ill or when he's going through something, you're the one he wants to connect with. So affirm, I am respected because you deserve respect. And that's going to start showing up in your connection. I hope that helps, okay? A lot of blocking in the throat chakra. And I did a little collective message at the beginning as well for everyone. So, after you finish the live today, go back to the beginning and watch the affirmation, especially if you're in no contact or, there's something going on, because I've done a little collective message as well. So I thank you for the donations, guys. I'm going to move up the chat a little bit until I get to the first donations. I'm going to answer all the questions before the first donation, and then obviously I'll focus back and forth between donations and no donations. So we've got, let me see where I am here. So we've got Enchanted Moon Tarot by Donna Jones. Hello, beautiful. So any messages from Daryl or the angels for me? So what does Daryl want to say to you today? What does Daryl want to say to you? Here we go. So Daryl's saying to you today, the wolf. So he's sending you the wolf as confirmation he hears you. So the wolf is about telepathic communication and that spiritual link. And you're very aware of that. You know that you have that confirmation from them because you are communicating through telepathy. And really this love can drive you a bit crazy because your twin feels that way too. He's saying to you, this love is driving me crazy. It's driving me a bit mad. And for the first time in my life, I don't know how to act. So I play indifferent or stupid. So he's apologising for any times he's been indifferent with you or he's acted a bit stupid or foolish, because he's saying, of course I love you. It's just driving me crazy because I've never felt this way. And sometimes I don't know how to act because of that. So the message coming through is to understand that he does hear you. He does understand you. Even when he's not communicating with you, he is communicating with you in other ways. So what do the angels want you to affirm? So the message is, I'm ready to start again. So there is a new beginning ahead. So you can move past whatever's happened. And he's ready to start again. You're ready to start again. It's just about the alignment of that taking place in the physical. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. Let's have a look. Oh, thank you, Hein, for jumping on. It's 1:27 a.m. in New Zealand. Amazing. Thank you for being here. So we've got Army coming in saying, hi, Liz, when will I have a reunion? And what are my blocks? So what are your blocks? So you've got blocks, otherwise you wouldn't have asked that question. So we've got be good to yourself. So you need to treat yourself a little bit better. You may be doing everything for everyone else or giving lots of energy to your twin right now. But you have to give that love and attention to yourself as well. So a block that you are currently working through or working on is self-love, loving yourself more. So be good to yourself right now and affirm, I treat myself with love and care. And when you do that, you're not necessarily looking for that reunion or looking for the union or looking outside of yourself to be fulfilled, because you're fulfilling yourself. So when will you have a reunion? Definitely give me a block around you here. So the energy coming up is, he is coming towards you, okay? Look at this. We've got two masculines, or obviously I'm not saying there's two masculines around you, but the card is a masculine here and then a masculine here. So he's already on his way. The horse is a symbol of that. He just needs to find freedom. Now, the Knight of Wands is about making the right adjustments and movement and action. So he's already saying to you, and this is a unicorn, not a horse. So he's saying, I'm already taking care of the things I need to move forward towards you. And I'm finding my freedom. I have the support I need. So the Six of Wands is a reminder to have confidence. So he needs to have more confidence in himself to approach you and to be the right kind of person for you and to leave anything he needs to leave behind in the past. The message for you is, reunion will happen when you feel confident about it, when you're working on self-love, when you're not really bothered about it, and that's when it will move into place. So not really giving me a date here, but what they're saying is the more good to yourself you are, the quicker it will come. I hope that helps, okay? And again, a block there that needs to be healed as well as communication, obviously, to bring in the reunion. We've got Chrissy G says, are any messages coming through from heaven or from G? So let's get a message from G first of all. A message for Chrissy from G. So amazing to have Chrissy G in the chat. It really is. And if anyone doesn't know, Chrissy G's got the most amazing YouTube channel. Go and check her out, okay? Because you won't be disappointed. She's amazing. And I'm going to be live doing a collaboration with both Rob and Chrissy G. Robbie's Fire Pit and Magic and Chrissy G. Shine with Chrissy G around Halloween. So what he's saying is, I need space sometimes. It's quite normal. There's nothing wrong. Now, this is twice this card's come up already in this live, and I've only been on it for 15 minutes. So he's reminding you it's normal to have space. There's nothing wrong. And you're being reminded today there's nothing wrong. Again, look at this. Same cards, and they jumped out. So, it's not like, oh, the same cards are just there. These cards made themselves known. So everything before you is a dress rehearsal. You're the main event. So he's reminding you why he's going through the situation he's in. And he's saying, I'm already on my way. And he is. He's already on his way. You know it, you feel it, And the angels are reminding you to be you. Because the more you are you, the more you are loved. Because he loves you for who you are. So affirm, I am loved for who I am. And life loves you. And I feel the more you've been working with the angels, the more you've been connecting with, your channel and everything you're doing as well. Even though you can go through your own challenges, the more you realise how blessed you are. So affirm, I love my life. I am blessed. I am loved for who I am. So you really are loved for who you are. And that's so true. You are an amazing being and you are. So really just keep being you and that will move everything forward. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Larisha says, hi Liz, any guidance for me on my twin flame journey? So what do the angels want you to know? What do the angels want you to know? Card jumping up there. Be open to love, okay? Be open to love in all of its many forms because love comes to you in so many ways. From a smile from a stranger, from a friend who gives you a hug when you need one, a piece of advice when you need it, just feeling the sun on your face, in so many ways. And you are blessed beyond measure, and that's what you're being reminded. So when you are open to love in all its forms, not just romantic love, but love from the Creator, love from friends, family, children, everything, then you're ready for your twin. So I feel the angels are saying to you, just be open to love. Don't be in fear or put guard up or barriers. Just be open and be ready for anything. Be ready to start again because there is a new beginning ahead. So when things feel like, when hope feels lost, we get shown how loved we are and how magical life is. And that's what's coming in for you. And this card's moving on top. Look at this. Trust the signs you see. So the guidance for you on your twin flame journey is to trust the signs you see. Because you are being guided by signs and synchronicities. You are. So trust in those signs and those syncs and you'll know what to do. I hope that helps, okay? Socaro says, hi Liz, may I have DM, 3D and 5D messages, guidance from the angels about our current energy or union. So what do the angels want you to affirm? Jump straight out. So the energy is I am on the right path. So you're being reminded by heaven that whatever's going on, you're on the right path. And that's the current energy. So affirm I am on the right path. And no matter what's going on, even if you're seeing, other things happening that may be triggering to you, remember it's all about growth. So you may even see 717 as a sign of that. So the energy around the 3D and the energy around the 5D, and I feel they really are kind of very similar energies anyway. He's saying you came into my life like a whirlwind and uprooted my life. So, you've uprooted his life and that's in the 3D. And really the 5D is thank God. So he's very grateful for that because he knows he needs to change things. And he's saying, and then there was you. And then there was you. And that's absolutely right. You came into his life and nothing will ever be the same again. So affirm, I am on the right path and everything is working out. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Sarah there. Sarah says, Sarah Casilda. Or Casilda. I'm sorry if I've said it wrong, honey. I've got a huge block in my throat since I started this live because I'm connecting with everyone's energies. So Sarah says, Hi, Liz. I would love to have any message from my twin or journey, please. So let's do both then. So what do you need to affirm on your journey? Wow, it flew on the floor. Wow. Visualize the life you desire. So affirm today, Sarah. Is it Sarah or Sarah? I am living the life of my dreams. I am living the life of my dreams. And then you open that door then. So you then visualize the life you desire. Don't worry about how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. Just know it's happening. And what your twin is saying to you is, I know what I want to say to you, but the words don't come out right. So it feels like he's waiting for the right time to be able to come towards you. He's saying to you, when I'm at work, I'm focused on providing for our future. And he may not even realize that's what he's doing, but he is. He's very aware he's working on something. He's saying, because I felt you moving on. So there may even been something in the past where he's gone silent or distant because he was afraid you were going to move on, or there was some abandonment issue there. Remember, a lot of the masculines kind of take a step back from the feminine sometimes because of abandonment issues. You know, they're afraid that, oh, you might leave me, or you might leave me first, so I'm going to, you know, walk away first, or not message you for, like, next, or they go through all kinds of crazy things. So he's saying to you, that was me. So I feel there's also something that may have occurred or happened, and he's affirming to you, yes, that was me. I'm afraid that one day you'll walk away from me. There it is. There's the abandonment issue I'm talking about. And you've got the rainbow because your journey is protected. So if you see a rainbow in your real world or in your virtual world, it's a big sign of synchronicity that your journey is protected. So you're being shown that by heaven. You know, your journey right now is protected by angels. There's no need to fear. And he is afraid that you might walk away from him and move on, and he's afraid of that. So, you know, he's focused on work right now and other things he's doing on himself because he wants to be able to find the right words. So the best advice for you is to visualize the life that you desire and affirm that you are living that life now. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just answering the questions before my first donation, and then I'll get to the donation, so bear with me, okay? I have seen that you are donating. I really do appreciate it. So we've got Anjum Baby says, hi Liz, any message from my DM and our journey? So what does your masculine want to say to you for Anjum Baby? So your twin is saying, again, look at this card, same card we've just had. And this is such a big sign that you receive messages through the other messages. In other words, you don't need to have your cards read by me to receive the right message, you know, because you are receiving it. For example, Julia underneath says, am I on the right path in my personal life and my DM? And you've just had that you are on the right path card coming out. So always take advantage of the cards coming out. You know, don't think that you have to have your message answered directly to receive a message, because they're always there. So Anjum Baby, your twin, is saying, I know what I want to say to you, but the words don't come out right. So it really is about patience. So what can you affirm? You know, what can you affirm? The angels are saying, affirm that you are loved. I am loved. So allow yourself to feel loved, because he really does want to communicate to you. He just can't find the words yet. So give it time. Give it time. That's your message, okay? So Julia says, am I on the right path in my personal life and my DM? So I feel yes, you are. This is the card. So the message is, understand that you are understood, and the right people will understand you. Okay, so you may feel at times like nobody gets it, or your twin doesn't understand, or there's other things going on, but you are understood. And that's another reason why you're here on Guided by Angels, because we all understand what you're going through and that you deserve this love in your life. So affirm, I am lovable and I am understood. And what does your twin want to say to you? What does your twin want to say? I need space sometimes. It's quite normal. There's nothing wrong. And it's so powerful because, you know, as I said, when I started setting up this live, they've blocked my throat chakra. And I haven't had it all day. I've been working fine. I've been doing wig videos. I've been doing other stuff on the channel. And I've had no block in my throat chakra. And now I have. So big sign here about communication issues. And it's so powerful, you know, when we are channelers. And Rob will tell you this, you know, Rob in the chat, you know, my moderator Rob, because he does it too. You know, when you're channeling, you get these things coming up. So understand that if there is a delay or there is no communication or something's going on, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong. Okay, you are lovable. Your twin still loves you and still understands you, But, you may not understand why he's behaving the way he is sometimes. So breathe through it and trust and have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Give me this block. Let me just clear this block away. So we've got Lexi says, I feel that I am a DM, but I am very balanced and my current gender is female. So I'm confused anyway as to who is who in my twin relationship. But Lizzie, my DF, Peter and I, well, first of all, when you're getting close to union, Lexi, you'll operate in both energies. So ultimately, you are the divine feminine and your twin is the divine masculine because you are in that dynamic, you are a man and a woman. So that's the dynamic that will align when you are in union. A little bit different for same-sex twins, but, Rob will tell you about that. But, understand that when you feel you're in masculine energy, number one, it's because you're getting close to union. You're purging out anything fear-based that needs to go. And you're also healing certain things around what your twin is going through. And you're saying, I'm very balanced. So if, you're feeling balanced. So again, this is a big sign about the journey, the journey moving forward the right way, because I feel what's actually happening is your energies are balancing, because when you're in union, you are operating in both energies. It's as simple as that. The energy is balanced. And this is what I'm connecting with. So I don't necessarily feel that you're operating in masculine or feminine energy. I just feel that you are having both energies affecting you throughout your day. Okay, and that's what you need to be aware of. So the best thing to do is just take the labels away of feminine, masculine, twin flame, all these things, and just focus on, Lexi and Peter. That's the best thing to do. So let's bring in a message for you. What do the angels want you to be aware of right now? So we've got, you've done nothing wrong, forgive yourself. So I feel you may have been working on forgiveness. That may be why you feel balanced as well. You may also be connecting with your twin, going through moments of guilt about things, and be playful and fun, connect with your inner child. So to handle the energies you're going through, when you're experiencing both feminine or masculine energies or a mixture of the two, connect with your inner child, because it's going to uplift your vibration. So you can affirm I am playful and fun, and then you see more things to be playful about. And forgive yourself for anything you feel you've done wrong, or forgive the energy of your twin, because obviously your twin is forgiving as well. But I feel this is definitely about releasing the past. So affirm I'm playful and fun, do the Ho'oponopono prayer, and remember, no matter what happens, you've done nothing wrong. It's okay for you to need space sometimes yourself, especially when you're operating in your own masculine energy. So the best guidance is just be you, operating in that light energy, and focus on peace. I hope that helps, okay? So anyone who's donated, I'm going to do the donations now. I'm going to use a special deck for donations today. And it's this deck I've borrowed off George. Now, I know I've got this deck as well somewhere, but I haven't used it for ages. And I used it for a further, members reading coming up. And it's so powerful. So anyone who donates today, I'm going to tap in with this energy. And there's all kinds of animals and everything in this deck. So it's really powerful. So Rob is donated. Thank you so much, Rob. I'm sending you so much love. You haven't asked me a question there, but I'm going to shuffle you one of these cards. So here we go, straight out. So the card jumped on the floor. So the card, we've got the wasp. So I feel that, what he's dealing with here, obviously anything to do with your anger, retaliation, or jealousy. I feel these are things that have been released in the past, because the wasp is about, anger and toxicity. I really do not like wasps. I don't mind bees, but I've always detested wasps. I really have. And no matter what anyone says about them, I'll never really like them, And the wasp is about the ego and the toxicity. And what I feel, Rob, you need to know, which you know anyway, you haven't asked me for a question, so I don't feel you need one anyway. But what I'm connecting with is, your twin is releasing everything connected with the past. And those things that he's releasing brings up moments of anger and moments where he gets a bit jealous about all kinds of things, about other people living a better life, or, other people having more than he does, or other people having more subscribers on his channel, or, other people having the relationship that he wants with you, or whatever it is. And retaliation is also about how he wants to stand up for himself. So I feel he's also moving more into the fruit of the Spirit. And obviously that's what you're doing as well. So you're having a very healing effect on him right now to calm down and dissipate anything negative going on in him. So that's, it's like this energy where he just wants to run into your arms and hold you close and be with you and shut out the world. That's what the energy is in. And that's really what he's feeling. So what I'm connected with is he's releasing all this. This is another reason why he hasn't yet moved towards you, because he needs to free himself of all of this to be with you. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got the beautiful Leah coming in with a donation. Thank you so much, honey. So Leah says, what does Ahmed want me to know right now? What's going on with the karmic? So let's bring in the same deck, okay? So what's going on with Ahmed and the karmic and everything else in your connection? What do you need to know? So I've got 2 cards coming out. So the first one is the owl. So really what's happening is you're being reminded that with the karmic situation, it's to do with wisdom, growth and learning. So you may feel there's some deception around that situation. But what you have to remember is, and this is really where I do kind of guide on this channel and, I don't say teach because, I don't feel I teach anything. I just channel the angels and they give you the required guidance that helps you to learn your own lessons. But it's about understanding that the karmic situation is for growth. It's for growth reasons. So see it in a higher way. Because whatever he's going through with that karmic situation or person, he is becoming wiser from it. And it's also making him wiser to what he does want and what he does not want. So you're being reminded of that. So, you may feel like he's deceiving you or anything else is going on, but he isn't. He's saying to you, I'm learning through this situation right now. And you've got the deer. So the deer is a bit different than the stag when we connect with it for the twin flame journey. The deer is connected with the divine feminine energy. So what you're being reminded of here is that you are completely different than this karmic personal situation. You're gentle. This is about diplomacy. It's about you being you. And what your twin wants you to know is that nobody compares to you. Nobody could ever take your place. And you just have to be you. So remember who you are. Focus on that power and don't worry about what's going on with the karmic situation because it's bringing in required lessons. And remember, it's also teaching you. It's teaching you to know your worth and your power. So I want to bring in an oracle affirmation for you. So affirm, I trust myself. So as long as you listen to your intuition and you trust yourself, you're going to be fine because the signs are guiding you. Trust the signs you see. And trust in yourself because you are being guided by signs and synchronicities. So really what you need to know is that everything's okay because, you're you. And as long as you continue to be you and you move out of any kind of negative energy around the karmic situation or any anger or anything I've just spoke about when I pulled the wasp card, you're on the right path. So continue to be you, very gentle, loving and kind. And remember, he's learning right now. And so are you because you're both learning. So the owl is connected with him and the deer is connected with you. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. I just saw Rob's. Let me just see what Rob put there in the real chat, like the real-time chat. I don't like wasps either. I did ask a question. I should have put it together. Well, hopefully that does answer your question, honey, okay? If I see anything, I'll have a look, okay? I want to do your true colour guidance to become your own S6. I think that's the whole name of the channel there. Thank you so much for coming in. Dear Liz, I need clear guidance from my angels. I'm at a cross point. So what do we need to know for your true colour guidance? What do we need to know? Jumped out. So right now, create the feeling of being in a relationship. So whatever's going on, you're saying you're at a cross point. Affirm, I am in a wonderful, loving relationship. Or affirm, all of my relationships are loving and wonderful. Because I feel that the more you do that, the better you're going to be in every single situation you're in. Because I feel there's a lot going on in your life right now. So we've got coming through here the Six of Pentacles. So, this is about giving and receiving. Remember, everything needs to be in equal balance. And if it doesn't feel equally balanced, there's a reason. There's lessons being learned. So affirm, I am in a wonderful, loving relationship and everything is balanced for me. And I am who I am. So the little girl here is also a big message to focus on the magic, the playfulness, the lessons, the good. And know that you'll receive everything you're meant to receive. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps. Oh, you've donated as well. Wow, amazing. See how the angels guide me to the questions even without the donations there. So I hope that helps again. Because you've donated, I'm going to pull you a card from this deck as well. So what else do you need to know? So it didn't come out, but it just showed me the bee, which is a sign of miracle. So the first card is the king. So this is really about the Emperor energy. What I'm feeling with, remember that your person needs to become this person, needs to become the Emperor. And, you've got the Serpent. So I feel they're releasing all the things that need to go to become this person. And you are the Earth Fairy. So this is really about you connecting with nature, connecting with your angels, connecting with the earth itself and understanding why you've come. So remember, everything happens for a reason. So right now, focus on your physical health, focus on grounding yourself, building the foundation within you, and trusting that your twin is gaining all the knowledge right now that they need, and all the healing is coming in to create the way, the right way, so that he can be the right kind of person for you to give equally in the connection. And the crossroads you're at, whatever it is, even if it's something unrelated to your twin flame journey, if you go within and you really call on heaven, the signs and synchronicities are going to guide you and show you the way. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Dreams27. Thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from my DM? Is union possible for us? Believe it. Why wouldn't it be possible? Okay, believe it. Do you believe that this person is your twin flame? Yes. Do you believe you belong together? Yes. Do you believe the love is real? That's your answer. So what do the angels want you to know about this? You've got Merlin. Remember, you are the creator of your own reality. So if you believe that you're going to be in union, then you make it even more possible. If you're in fear and you're thinking, oh, it's never going to happen for me, then obviously you push it further away. So the message is, believe in the power of union. A lot of readers out there say, oh, it's rare, or it can't happen, or other things. And it's just not true. That's why you've been guided by angels. And there's a delivery coming. Okay, hopefully, and he's ringing the doorbell. Let me just go and answer the door, honey. But because there's a delivery here, it's a big sign about what you want being delivered to you. Okay, I'm so sorry. Give me a second. It's for me. Anything for me? No. Love you. Okay. I'm pretty sure I know what that is. I think our soul sister John V sent me something amazing from Divinify Me, and I think that's what that is. So if it is and she comes on, I'll open it up live while she's here. So thank you for waiting there. So again, because the delivery came there, that's a huge sign that you are receiving what you want. Okay, so dreams, understand that you are the creator of your reality. So this is about you bringing balance into your heart and trusting and having faith. And as I said, you're watching a twin flame in union. So it is possible. There's nothing special about me apart from I followed my own intuition and guidance and let go of all the fear. And that brought the union in. So remember, you are the creator of your reality. So what does your masculine want you to know? What does your masculine want you to know? We've got, this love is driving me crazy. So again, the masculine sometimes don't know to act or, be in the twin flame journey because they play indifferent or stupid because they've never felt this way before. So he's reminding you of that. So he may be driving you crazy, but he's driving your twin crazy too. So he's saying, for the first time in my life, I don't know what to do. So he's saying, please forgive me if I'm acting crazy or stupid. So trust that union is possible, but there's lessons being used. And what they show me here is a stag. And I know it's not a stag, but that's what they show me, the promise of union. I hope that helps, okay? I apologise for being croaky, guys. It's since I've come on with this throat chakra block they've given me. So I feel like I'm really croaky. And I haven't been croaky all day, so that's why. So don't worry, there's nothing up with me. It's just I'm channeling a throat chakra block, okay? So we've got Samantha in the house. So thank you for the donation, honey. Says, hi, any message from my twin flame, Gabriel? So what's happening with Gabriel? So first of all, I'm going to shuffle. Oh, wow, it flew across the room. This deck here, we've got the High Priestess. So the big message, first of all, from the angels for you, Samantha, is to trust yourself. You know, you are a High Priestess, which means you are intuitive and strong and powerful, and you know your truth. So I feel you're receiving guidance from heaven through signs, synchronicities, through things we're seeing, through vision, through telepathy, dreams, that everything is on the right path. I feel you've been shown those things. And the angels are reminding you of that with this card. So always continue to trust in yourself. Now, what does Gabriel want to say to you? What does Gabriel want to say to you? So the card jumping out is, let's forgive each other and start again. So I feel you both need to forgive each other. You know, a lot of the time on this journey, we think it's all about the masculines needing to apologize, or they need to man up, or they need to change things. But really, you know, as a feminine, we do things too that sometimes aren't very nice. You know, like we force the connection, or we push the connection, or, you know, we say things as well that we don't mean sometimes. So this is really about a fresh slate. So you are going to start again. It is going to begin again. It is going to be brand new. It is going to be the opportunity to, you know, have this fresh feeling of the connection. But that has to happen in divine timing. So just trust in the signs and the synchronicities that you're being shown right now, and keep your vision strong about what you desire, because it is actually all falling into place. And that's what the angels want you to know. I hope that helps, okay? Bear with me, my chat just jumped up there. So I'm just moving my chat back. I'm just finding my chat again here. Bear with me a second. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the next question we're doing then, I hope that helps, okay? So we're doing Susie Q. Thank you for the donation, honey. So with a 444 as well, big sign of angel protection. So Susie says, DMJ, what's next? And I have a soulmate, Alex, for 3 months. So look at this, flying out the deck. You've got the eagle. So the eagle is obviously the sign that, you know, your twin is returning to you. And obviously right now you have a soulmate, and you've been with him for 3 months. So no matter what's going on with Alex, Jay is going to return to you. Jay is coming back, and it's really powerful because Donna's just put in the chat in real time, is all coming back to me now, okay, from Celine Dion. Now that's such a big synchronicity as I'm talking about this, because the eagle is that symbol, he's coming home. So he's saying to you, I just need to be in the right kind of energy to be able to come back into your life and to operate in my integrity and to connect with who I am. So you're being reminded to connect with the angelic realm, which you are, because the angels are all around you, and you're finding your way. So you're finding your way through Alex. You know, Alex has opened you up to so much about you, and you'll know what to do. The big message I've got coming through is that when Jay comes back, and he is coming back because you've got the eagle, you'll automatically, intuitively know what to do. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about what's next or how things are going to happen. Just be in the moment. And the angels want you to trust the signs that you see, because you're being guided. You know, you're being guided by the signs and synchronicities. And that's really what the eagle is showing you. You know, when you're seeing the eagle, it's a sign and a symbol that he is returning to you. And you already know that he is. So trust in what's going on around you, because big changes are coming in. I hope that helps, okay? And again, these blocks are being lifted. That's what I'm connecting with today. So we've got Anne says, thank you for the donation, Anne. Cards from Frank, how is he? So I'm going to pull you one of these cards. So what's going on with Frank? How is he? So first card out, we've got the butterfly. So remember, he's going through a transformation right now. And that transformation means to release fear. Any fears that he has about his situation or what he needs to change. So he's releasing fear. So he is in this energy of fear. So again, don't rush, force anything, just allow things to flow. And what he's saying to you is, you're beautiful to me. You are everything that's beautiful in my eyes. So when he connects with you, he feels beauty, he feels great, everything that you are. But you're being reminded there is beauty in this situation. Even if you don't see that because you're not physically together, there's a big transformation taking place, not just in him, but also in you. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And then we've got another Anne coming in here with a donation. Thank you, Anne. So Anne says, I'd love a message from Bo or about the journey. So what do we need to know? What do we need to know? So the message coming through, let me just shuffle again because the message wasn't very clear then. There it is. So the message we've got coming through is the Grail Night, okay? But they give me the word the Great Night, which means the Great Night, the dark night of the soul. Anything that happens in the darkness, you know, and the blocks, all these things are happening for you. So the Grail Knight is reminding you he's going to come forward, and I feel he's going to apologise. So what Bo really wants you to know right now is he's sorry. He's sorry about the past. He's on his knees there, and he's saying, I'm so sorry. You know, it was all illusion. I'm seeking you out because you're sacred to me. And this is a big sign about romance coming back into the journey. So I feel that there's going to be romance coming back in, and, you know, an apology and things moving forward. As soon as he apologises, it feels like the apology is going to open all the doors. So he's showing you that these things are ahead. Remember, see through the illusion and instead look for the sacred, look for the good in things, look for the blessing, because he is coming to you with an apology. And this is what he wants you to know today. You know, I'm sorry about the past. I'm sorry. I want to get on my knees and prove to you that you can trust me. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Katie has deleted a message. Okay, thank you for the donation, Katie. But your message retracted. So let me just see if I can find it. Hang on a second. Here we go. Katie says, hi, I keep hearing my twin flame's name, Harry, all the time and everywhere. So obviously you're being shown this love is real, that you know he's returning, that things are changing. They give me fear. I hear more than I see his name. What does this mean? Wow, they're saying release fear. Now they give me a lot of fear being released. So whenever you're in fear or you're going through something, this is being released, okay? We're in no contact and blocked on Instagram only. So obviously, you know, I'm picking up today big time on blocks and no contact situations. So after you've watched this, Katie, go right back to the beginning and watch the collective energy message. Because I've done a message right at the beginning of this live for everyone about, you know, things that are going on. If you are in, you know, in fear, I see you've donated again there. Okay, bear with me a second. I got picked up your message in the chat, and then I see you've donated there again. So, you know, what the angels are saying is, you know, you're seeing his name everywhere, and you're hearing these things, and all the things are happening because of the fear. So any fear you go through, any worry about anything, the fear of maybe being blocked on Instagram, or the fact that you're in no contact, or you don't know what's going on, it's giving you faith. It's buoying your faith. You know, that's why these things happen. So this is why you're hearing his name and all these things are happening. So trust what you're seeing and feeling. Don't feel confused by anything. You know, he's coming back into your life. There's going to be contact. There's going to be some form of change that brings you back together. So what do you need to know? Jumping straight out on the floor. Where's the card gone? He's jumped underneath me there. Look at this, same card coming out. Wow, the Grail Knight. So it's really powerful when cards repeat in this way. And this card just flew out and flew on the floor. So again, there's this apology coming on his knees to you. You know, wants to make up for the past. So the reason that you're hearing his name and, you know, and you're saying you're hearing it rather than seeing it, you know, it's a sign that you are connected with your own truth. And that he is going to return to you, and everything else is illusion. So focus on love. So let's do a romantic affirmation to heal these blocks. Affirm, I attract wonderful, loving people into my life. So your circle could actually be changing right now, where you are releasing certain people and things from your own life to be more in tune with yourself. And, you know, he could definitely be going through a change as well, where he's moving away from people who don't serve him anymore. And affirm, I'm rich in all things, because everything is flowing to you. Abundance is flowing to you, love, magic. So affirm, I'm rich in all things and I attract wonderful, loving people into my life. And then be ready for anything, because I do feel he's on his way. So again, let go of the when, the how, give that to heaven, and trust and have faith in the journey. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Moon with a donation. Thank you for being here, honey. How can I work harder, Liz? I'm always lazy. Well, I'm sure you're not lazy. It's just probably a lack of enthusiasm, or, you know, it could be because, you know, you're not feeling grateful about things. Or the best way is gratitude. Work on gratitude. When you start your day in gratitude, it's going to change things for you. It's going to make you want to get up in the morning and do things. So, if you feel like you're not working hard, it can also be because you may not feel you're being appreciated, or you're not receiving the results, or many, many things. So you have to look for the good in what you're doing and look at what you're doing and say, am I enjoying this? If not, look at changing it in some way. Think, right, how can I feel better about what I'm doing? What do I need to change or do to feel better about my day today? So what do the angels want you to know for Moon? We've got the Bard. It says music, poetry, myth, history, the enchantment of storytelling. So fall in love with what you're doing again. When you speak about things like music, poetry, the enchantment of storytelling, it's all about passion, things we're passionate about. So, the reason why I'm so motivated, you might think, well, how do you do your channel daily and all these things? It's because I really am passionate about what I'm doing. And anytime I feel like I'm not passionate about what I'm doing, I know I need to change something. So, for example, I've changed the content lately. I've cut the content down. I want to do more Q&As. I want to connect more with members. Before I did that, I was feeling, everything was feeling hard to me again. And when it feels that way, it's because things need to change and we need to make required adjustments. So they just block my throat. So the best thing to do is look at your life and your situation and think, okay, what do I need to change to feel better about what I'm doing? And then the universe will create the way. So maybe put some music on because it will boost you up. Maybe write a poem, even if you've never wrote one before. And enjoy the story of your life and the way you talk about it and the things you do. For example, your name there is Moon Musmadar. Okay, I can't even say it, sorry, because my voice is blocked. So, Moon. And Moon is about, magic and reflection and power. The moon itself. So, tell your story with joy. For example, as a tarot reader or a reader, when we're looking at the cards tell a story. So I connect with the enchantment of each card, the magic of each card, the way each card makes me feel, the intuitive energies, and that makes it, exciting and powerful. So that's really what I'm connecting with. But how you can work harder is, first of all, think, why aren't you? Address that and then work on gratitude, because gratitude will boost your energy and your vibration and it will allow you to do more. Maybe it's other things like you need to be drinking more water, or you need to be getting more rest, or there could be something physical going on. Let me bring in Archangel Raphael as well, actually. We've got kiss it better. So what that means is, be good to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself about things. Kiss it better. Say, I'm going to make this better. And talk to your body as well. And also get it checked out for your own peace of mind. So what I'm feeling with this is, if there is anything that needs checking out, get it checked out. But I'm actually seeing this as checking out yourself and asking yourself the question, am I at peace with what I'm doing right now? Am I enjoying what I'm doing right now? Or do I need to make changes? And then you can vow to make the changes to make it better. I hope that helps, okay? So sit with the message, meditate on it, and you'll know what to do. I hope that helps. So I'm going to do Janelle because she's been a member for 35 months. She's come in with a milestone there. So good morning, we have messages. So message for Janelle. So what does Janelle need to know right now? Let's do a message from your twin. So the energy is, again, this card repeating today. And I've picked up on this right from the beginning of the live stream, where I've picked up on a block in some way. So if you need space, it's normal. There's nothing wrong. So if there is quiet times right now, there's nothing wrong. You can affirm, I am open to love. So be open to love in all its many forms. So the angels are reminding you that there's love all around you. Love all around you, magic. Look for the magic in things, the blessings, count your blessings. And you're going to realize how amazing this journey is, even if your twin needs space. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Jake with the donation. Thank you so much, Jake. Jake says, hi, Liz, any messages from my DM? Much love. So let's see what you need to know. What does your masculine want you to know? Wow, you've got the bee. Now, the bee is a lot different than the wasp. The bee is about communication, miracles, and magic. So I feel that your masculine is sending in a bee as a sign that communication is coming in. And remember, it will come in at the right time, Jake, so have faith. So there's luck on your side right now. You're going to have a sweet victory. So what does your twin want you to know? Jumping straight, yeah, oh my goodness, I've got angel bumps. Look at that. I'll reach out to you soon online because I love you. It's easy to think, yet so hard for me to express, but I do love you. And that card jumped out. I'll reach out to you soon online. So I feel if you've seen a bee, it's a great symbol of communication. That's what you're going to receive soon. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. We've got Nina with a milestone. I'm going to do Nina as well. Nina's been a member for 14 months. Thank you so much, Nina. And just to remind you all, if you are thinking of becoming a member of the angel family or higher, I am sharing some really powerful messages every Monday, Wednesday and Thursday with the Divine Structure deck. So if you want to know more about your journey, what's going on, you can become a member and check that out. And I did a really in-depth reading today about should you move on, and obviously no, and the reasons why. So if you're interested in that, that's what that reading's about. So Nina says, hi Liz, I saw an eagle in my meditation last time. So much energy shifts during the full moon. I do feel new exciting energy in my heart. Any guidance? So trust in that because you're feeling the eagle. You're feeling something's coming. You feel there's been a shift. So what do you need to be aware of? So the energy coming up, we've got the risk. So your twin wants to take a risk. And I know this journey can feel risky, because we're thinking what's next, what's ahead, what's going on. But I feel that your twin is preparing to take a risk. And that means maybe releasing things that feel risky to them, moving out of comfort zones. But it's more about approaching you. So your twin is moving into a safer energy. So I feel your twin needs to feel a bit safer before they can come into your energy field. But he's saying to you, I am going to reach out because this is a risk. So he's saying you are the priority in my life. You just need to look at it a bit closer. So look past the illusion. He's saying we are always and forever eternally together. So the reason why he's seeing the eagle is because he is returning to you. And, he's saying, I am going to take that leap of faith. I am going to take that risk. And Melissa's just commented and said, taking a leap. And that's absolutely what that is. Okay. So trust the love. I hope that helps. Okay. And we've got Princess Leah with a donation. Thank you so much, honey. Hi, beautiful Liz. What's on Brady's and the angel's message? So what's on Brady's mind and an angel message? So what do you need to know? Jump straight out. We've got partnership. So what's on Brady's mind is partnership. It's about the love you share. It's about being together. It's about the union. And the angel message for you is to remember that you are a partnership, which means you've got to learn your stuff. He's got to learn his stuff for you to be ready for each other. So partner up in the 5D realm. Okay, connect in there. Come into inner union by feeling it and experiencing it in that higher way. And also partner up with angels or with anybody that you feel connected to that you can talk to about this. That's why you're here on Guided by Angels. We are a soul family. That's why I wanted to do more Q&A so we can all be there for each other. But what's on his mind is partnership. And the angels are reminding you that you are a partnership too. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, Nina's donated. Thank you so much, Nina. Sending you so much love. Let me just see. Did I answer your question? I think, yeah, I answered the milestone. Yeah, just see, again, it shows how, the angels guide me to the right questions even before I see the donations. Very special. Thank you so much. So we've got the one coming in with a donation. Thank you so much. The one says, I'm just seeing if I can't find a question. Yeah, that's why we say put the question if you can in the donation, because sometimes I just can't find them. So I can't find a question for the one. So I'll just pull you a card, okay? I'll just pull you a card. So a card for the one. So what do you need to know? Here it is, straight out. We've got the bard again here. So this is about focusing on what you're passionate about right now. Look at this. This card's moving. That's going to lead to communication. But what I'm really connecting here with for you, the one is you're receiving communication right now through music. Okay, or things you're passionate about, like poetry or, reading a book, or something's coming to you as a form of communication. There isn't necessarily your masculine reaching out to you. So I want to bring in my messages through music because I feel you're receiving messages in music. There it is. So the message is that you are always connected to each other. So you're being reminded that you have a telepathic link. Telepathic communication is strong at this time. So your twin is thinking about you. And you're the elephant in the room that never goes away. In other words, people around them can see that you're on their minds, okay? That they're distracted and they're wondering what's going on. And separation is illusion. So emotional, spiritual, or physical distance never really exists within a twin flame journey. So even if you feel miles away, whether it's through physical distance or spiritual distance or a karmic situation or anything else, you were never apart. So close your eyes and feel the love because they're right there. And what's done is done. So forget the past, forgive the past, release it. What matters is now. Expect things to change. So your twin is releasing guilt over things they've done, the way they've treated you, things that have happened, and they are realizing that they deserve your love. So you're receiving messages in music or poetry. Oh, that fell down. Sorry about that if it made you jump. Poetry or other things, and that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So before I carry on, let me just have a little bit of my drink because my throat chakra is really hurting. And it's not, because I don't need a drink or anything like that. It's just because of what I'm channeling. So I do feel there's some pain around communication today. Let me just have a little drink. I've got my wand as well. George gave me this wand as well to hold for power. So whenever I'm going through anything like that. So we've got MS then. Thank you for the donation, honey. So MS says, hi, what message does my DM have for me? What's happening with him and at work? Is my manager happy with my work? So what do you need to affirm today? What do you need to affirm today? I am beautiful. So your twin is saying to you, you are beautiful inside and outside. So remember that. And look at this, appreciate how far you've come on yourself. So really what it's saying is, it doesn't really matter if your manager is happy with your work or not, as long as you appreciate what you're doing. You don't need validation from anyone. Obviously, we like to have validation at work that we're doing a good job. But this is really you being shown by heaven that as long as you know you're doing a good job, that's what matters. And, remember, other people are affected by their own issues. So as long as you appreciate what you're doing and how far you've come, that's the most important thing. So affirm, I honour myself. So again, don't look to anyone outside of you to give you validation for what you're doing. And your twin is saying you are beautiful to me. You are beautiful inside and outside. And that's what you need to know. What's he going through? Giving me a lot of fear coming up around this. So the energy coming up is joy. So he wants to be able to return to you in a more higher energy. Okay, an energy of joy. So I feel he's working on finding his joy. He's working on doing things that bring him joy. And he wants to be able to approach you the right way. And the card at the bottom of the deck's trying to get my attention. It's the Raven. So remember, I feel this about endings and new beginnings. So synchronistic events are bringing you together. And, he's showing you that there's no coincidences. So it's not like he liked your pictures by accident or your posts or anything like that. It's happened for a reason. So there is magic taking place because he's finding joy in other things he's doing. And don't get triggered by that and think, oh, why isn't he finding joy with me or anything like that? It's about understanding that you don't need validation from anyone to feel at peace with where you are. And that's the message coming through for you. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Jasmine with a donation. Thank you so much, honey. Hi, Liz. Can I get a message from my DM, Phil? So what's going on with Phil today? Straight out. Card jumping out. We've got one here as well sticking out. So the first energy is we've got the Grail Knight. So again, this is coming out constantly now for the masculines. This has come out, 3 or 4 times during this live. So he wants to apologise for the past. He's saying to you, I want to make up for the past. I want to bring romance back in. I'm sorry for all the fear and illusion. I want to seek this connection because it's sacred to me. So he's saying to you, you are sacred to me. And the frog is also reminding you that, nobody compares to you. It's like he's saying, I may have experienced other people or situations, but nobody compares to you. And, the cleaning house there, I feel what he's saying to you is, I'm just sorting out the final details. Now I'm releasing any baggage, any emotional baggage, anything that's, weighing me down. I'm sorting out my house. So he's cleaning up his house. He's getting ready for what's next. So he's saying to you, I am on my way. I'm just releasing everything that needs to go. And I am sorry about the way I've behaved and the things I've done. So let's get a message from him. I leave first because I can't stand to see you walk away from me. So he's also apologising for any time where he may have walked away from you or left you first or behaved that way. He's saying it was all to do with, his own abandonment issues and his own fears. It was nothing that you were doing wrong or anything like that, okay? So have faith. Okay, so I'm just at the top of the chat. Leah says, be healthy, Liz. I am completely healthy, honey. I can't help our channel. Sometimes I connect with throat chakra issues or other things and it comes out on camera. It does not mean there's anything wrong with me, okay? So I'm going to do you. I haven't seen your question, but I'm going to do you an affirmation. So what do we need to know for Leah? Sorry if I've said your name wrong, okay? The message. Okay, this is what the angels want you to know. Appreciate how far you've come. So appreciate how far you've come on your journey. This is what the angels want you to work on. They want you to honour yourself in this way. So think about how you are today, who you were yesterday, and how, your energy has shifted. So think about the person that you are now and how strong you are compared with the things that happened before. So say to yourself, I honour myself. I respect myself. I appreciate myself for how far I've come. So you are on your journey right now and you are really being shown that you are learning and growing. So appreciate this. And what does your person want to say to you? This love is driving me crazy. Again, it's this card repeating out. And for the first time in my life, I don't know how to act. So I play indifferent or stupid. So your twin is saying, I know I act crazy sometimes. I know I act indifferent or stupid sometimes, but it's because you bring out a side of me I've never really experienced before. And this love drives me a bit crazy and I don't know what to do. So trust the love. Honour yourself and appreciate yourself because you're on the right path and that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do blue synchronicity. Hi Liz, what does my DM have to say to me and something on our journey, please? So what do you need to affirm today? So affirm that you are trusting the signs. So the angels are saying to you, all the signs and synchronicities are showing you how true this love is and that you're on the right path and things are working out. So you are being guided by signs and synchronicities right now. And he wants to feel safe in your arms. And they're giving me an itchy left palm. Okay, so it feels like he's releasing certain things to be able to come to you. And he's saying, I want to feel safe in your arms. So the signs and synchronicities are showing you he's releasing everything he needs to do to be available with you in this lifetime, to be able to be in a relationship with you at the right time. And we've got forgiveness. So forgive, heal, forgive the past, move on from the past, focus on the now. And I feel he's also apologising for that. And I feel when he comes to you, if there is an apology, he apologises to you and then you hold him in your arms, he's going to feel safe. So that's what you need to know. Very powerful, okay? Amazing. I hope that helps. We've got, let me have a look. I've got Butterfly. So Butterfly says, hi, ma'am, message from AK and where is the connection going or heading to? So a message from AK. That's the cards, okay? All these cards flew out. Don't need those cards. These are the cards. And then there was you. And then there was you. That's such a powerful message because when that comes through, it's like he's saying, my life was just kind of going on and on and on, and then there was you. So, my life was kind of plodding along. I thought everything was okay. And then there was you. And then there was you. So everything changed when your twin met you. Yeah, look at this. You came into my life like a whirlwind and uprooted my life. Thank God. So he's also very happy that you've brought these changes in. And I am returning to you. So there is definitely a return. Okay, he's definitely coming back to you. And that's what you need to know today in this moment. But, you can affirm as well. Jumping out again, look at this. I honour myself. So there's also a repetitive message coming through today. Saying, appreciate how far you've come, Divine Feminine. Be proud of yourself. Honour yourself. Affirm to yourself that you are a strong warrior. So everything is working out and you are safe. So everything's working out the right way. I hope that helps, okay? VM, thank you for coming in, honey. Great to see you. Hello, Liz and beautiful souls. It's been a long time. It's great to see you, honey. Can I please have a card? Of course you can. I'm going to pull you one of my special cards here. So a card for VM. What do you need to know? The owl, wow. So there's been a lot of healing and learning going on, while you've either been away from the channel or whatever's been occurring with your twin or in your own situation. So the owl is about that, that understanding of what we may see as a deception or a betrayal or something that's fear-based. So you've been gaining lots of wisdom and insight, and you've also got the deer. So whatever you've been through, you've been learning to be more kind, gentle, compassionate, loving. The deer is the ultimate card as well, apart from the swan, for the divine feminine. So I feel you've been stepping more into your own power, your own light, focusing on your own truth. So what can you affirm today? Wow, I got owl in my healing today. Amazing. Definitely an owl and a deer around you. So you've been accepting yourself, body, mind and soul. That's what you've been working through. So regardless of what's been going on in your twin flame journey, because remember you are mirrors of each other anyway, I feel you've been working through your own journey of acceptance, of loving yourself for who you are and connecting with your mind and body. Whether that's through, healing of yourself, or you've been doing meditation, or whatever you've been doing, you've been definitely working through this energy of finding you, and that's opening you up. And maybe that's why you've returned to the channel. Not that you ever went anywhere, but we come back where we're meant to be at the right time. So it feels like you're ready for a new chapter, and that's what the angels want you to know. I hope that helps. Okay. We've got Theresa with a donation. Thank you, honey. Sending you so much love. Hi, beautiful. May I get a message from my Miguel and my mum in heaven today? Oh, I love doing heaven messages. So what's going on with Miguel? What's going on with Miguel? So what's going on with Miguel? First of all, he's saying to you, you're my queen. So he sees you as a queen. And look at this, the lady of the lake. So, the lady of the lake, there's something very sensual and sexy around you today. So he's pretty much saying to you, I'm so attracted to you. You're my absolute truth. And he's saying he's gaining the courage and self-respect to take responsibility for the connection. So he's able to move towards you the right way. And he's saying, you're my queen, you're my empress, you're everything I want. So remember who you are. So the message coming through for you is that, this is about your feminine power. You can see it there, feminine power. He misses everything about being with you, the friendship, the intimacy, the way that you help him to feel better and feel, growth within himself. You make him feel like he can do anything and be anything and have anything. You're the ultimate woman. And that's what you need to know. So let's do an affirmation that you can use on your journey today. So you affirm, be good to yourself. I treat myself with love and care, and I trust the signs you see. So again, the angel's saying you are being guided by signs and synchronicities, and you're also being guided to be good to yourself. And I feel, I'm going to pull you a card from your mum, but I feel that your mum is saying to you, you've been shown signs and synchronicities. I feel she's showing you things through signs and synchronicities. And she's saying, be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. Treat yourself with love. Treat yourself with care, because she wants you to look after you. So let's bring in a message from your mum. I'm going to use the messages from the other side. So what does your mum want to say? She's saying to you, I knew that you were there. And that's the only card coming out. So that will mean something to you. And if he doesn't, sit with it, because she's saying, I knew you were there. Whether that was at the end or something else that went on, I knew that you were there. Okay, and it's so important you know that. But really what the message is, she wants you to treat yourself with love and care and be good to yourself, because she wants what's best for you. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. I love connecting with the other side, I really do. That's why I created this deck, so I can communicate with my own mum in heaven. Really powerful. Yeah, Tree says yes, lots of self-care lately, amazing. We've got Solo Backpacker, welcome. If you were guided, you may have a message from my masculine Adam. So what does Adam want to say to you today? The Solo Backpacker, what does Adam want to say? What does Adam want to say? Card sticking out here, and I've got more cards here. And I also want to do you an affirmation as well. What do you need to know or affirm today? So let's start with that. So the affirmation for you today is your circle is changing. So there could be a lot of change going on around you right now in your physical world. So affirm, I attract wonderful, loving people into my life. And, you know, your twin could very well be going through changes as well. So people around you know that you're acting different and keeping things to yourself. So this is what your twin is saying. You're saying, people around me know that I'm acting a bit strange, a bit different right now and keeping things to myself, because your twin is constantly thinking about you. And also, people around you may know that you're acting different and keeping things to yourself. So I feel you're mirroring this energy because your circles are changing. And this is because when we're on this journey, not everyone understands the twin flame journey. So we change because our journey and our perception of everything changes too. I let go of a lot of friends when I realised who I was as a twin, because they just didn't get it. And they thought I was going a bit mad and crazy. So, I decided to change the circle of people I was around. And that's another reason why I decided to create this family here on YouTube. So you don't need to control this. So what he's saying to you is, you don't need to control this. Our guides are directing us and guiding us back together. Okay, so you don't need to control anything. So trust the universe to create the way. And I didn't know what I was doing then. So he's apologising for things that happened in the past. He's saying I was naive, I was immature, I didn't know what I was doing. And my body will always react to your body, feel the heat. Okay, so there's a lot of heat around the connection as well, which is the Kundalini rising, the passion, the desire. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do Ashwi. Is it Ashwi there? Guide me, Liz, in my journey. Okay, let's do a card for Ashwi. Card for Ashwi, please, angels. What do we need to know? So the card coming up is, we've got the mystery. So, you're saying, guide me, Liz, in my journey. So this may all seem like a little bit of a mystery to you right now. And you may be thinking, I don't know what's going on. Well, you're being directed. You've got that signpost there. But there's nothing on the signpost. So you have to trust that you're being guided in the right direction. You have to trust in what you feel, because that's what's real. So you can affirm, I allow love into my life. So let yourself be loved in every way. By friends, family, the universe, your twin. And affirm, I am passionate and sexy, you are desired. So you may even be releasing fears around this, about feeling, am I desired? Am I wanted? And you are. So affirm, I am passionate and sexy. I allow love into my life. And, it's all about the journey anyway. The great thing about this journey is it's a mystery. It's about faith. It's about finding our way. It's about understanding. And they give me fear. And this card's moving on top. Look at this. We've got trust. And we've also got disruption. They give me a lot of fear. So anything that's happening that may be a bit disruptive right now, like the tower moments in your life, the chaos, the upheaval, go with the flow of it. Because when you trust the journey, you're always being guided in the right direction. That's what you're meant to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Blanca says, hi Liz, I hope you've been enjoying some sun today and feel good. Me and George actually did go out into the garden for a little bit today, but I have been working as well. But in this room here, it's like a greenhouse right now. So it's very, very hot in here. But it says gorgeous weather today, it really is. So do you have any message from my DM? So this is a message for Blanca from the DM. So what does your DM want you to know? Look at this, I love you. So your twin is saying, of course I love you. I think it all the time, but sometimes it's hard for me to express. So it feels like it may not have been expressed yet, or not for a while, or, things still need to come out. So your twin is saying, I do love you, even though I may not have expressed it to you the right way, or the way that may feel right to you. But I do love you. And that's what, what else do you need to know? Nothing, he loves you. And that's that. Amazing. And we've got Rachel says, hi, beautiful Liz. What are the current energies from my DM, Carrie? So what's going on with Carrie right now for Rachel? What's going on with Carrie? So we've got, because I felt you moving on. So Carrie's been going through a bit of fear and struggle and worry about you moving on. So whenever the masculines feel that way, they may act crazy. They may cause a block or a delay, or say something mean, or because they're afraid of losing you. So I feel he's afraid of losing you. And also, when they're afraid of losing the feminine as well, they can reach out as well. So we've got, I've been driving past your house. Now, this card, read it intuitively, because sometimes they may not have access to be able to drive past your house. You may not even live near each other. But what he's saying is, I've been coming to you. I've been coming to you, I've been connecting with you, whether this is through the astral realms or a dream, or this person's actually been connecting with you through a vehicle and driving around where you live. Look at this card. This card just came up as well. So I love you. Easy to think, yet so hard to express, but I do love you. So I really feel that your twin is really thinking about connecting with you in this way and wanting to come to you and tell you how they feel, because maybe they felt you moving on. And that's caused some kind of pain inside. So it's caused a reaction to like a chain reaction in a way to bring your twin closer. So I feel that your twin is trying to work out how to come to you and express their love. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful. We've got Cara says, can you pull something for me, please, Liz? I'm trying to focus on the journey, but I keep getting distracted by her popping into our online circle, and energetically it's so intense. So let's do a message for Cara. What do you need to know for Cara? What can you affirm to help you through whatever you're going through right now? So I've got 4 cards coming out here for you. So the first card is, don't take things so seriously. So relax about your life. So try and relax. I know it's easier said than done when this is happening. But affirm, I relax about my life. Breathe. And try not to take it seriously, because there is a new beginning ahead. So affirm, I'm ready to start again. And everything that's happening is showing you there's a new beginning coming in. So connect with your inner child. So I'm really getting this energy about playfulness and having more fun. And I feel this is why your twin wants to be around you, because this is who you are. Playful and fun. And life loves you. So the more you love your life, the better you feel, the more energetic you feel, the more playful you feel, and the more relaxed you feel and less serious you feel. So in other words, that's when you go with the flow. So affirm, I love my life. I am playful and fun. I'm ready to start again, and I relax about my life. And whenever I get this card, obviously I created this deck, but this card is kind of based around that song by Robbie Williams, I love my life. And whenever we're going through anything stressful, or we need to be more playful or more relaxed, play that song, because it will just boost your mood and uplift your energy. I love my life. Amazing. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do Rebecca. Rebecca says, hi, Liz. May I have a message for my twin, please? So a message for Rebecca. Look at this. I'm wiser now. It jumped out. I'm wiser now. And when I'm at work, I'm focused on providing for our future. So your twin right now is saying to you, we do have a future. And right now I'm working on that. I'm working on providing for our future, whether that's financially in the material world or working on his own self. But he's saying, I'm wiser than I was. And that's what you need to know. So let's do you an affirmation. An affirmation for Rebecca. An affirmation is be flexible and adaptable. Be open to change, okay? So I am flexible and adaptable. Very powerful. I hope that helps, okay? Solo says, I love that song. Thank you for your love and light, sunshine. Amazing. Sunshine is my guardian angel. So you've just given me a sign there. And, Robbie Williams is dear to my heart anyway, because he's from Stoke-on-Trent and that's where I'm from. So, I've got a lot of time for Robbie Williams. I know he's had his moments in his life, but he's very down to earth, and he's a strong guy. And, I really do respect that and resonate with that, being a Stokey myself. In fact, where he's from, me and George live about 5 minutes in the car away from that. Very powerful. Just thought I'd give you a little bit of trivia there. We've got Ariana says, hi Liz, any messages from my twin? So what does Ariana's twin want to say? What do you need to know? We've got, I know what I want to say to you, but the words don't come out right. So very powerful, okay, when this comes out, because they know what they want to say. So they do want to communicate. They're just waiting for the right time. And that's what you need to know. Very powerful, okay? Serene says, will I get a job this month? I've left my job last year. An extra question, what is he planning about his wife? So will you get a job this month? Will you get a job this month? What do you need to know about work? Will you get a job this month? 2 cards coming out. First of all, he does feel stuck right now. And, you may be struggling with this a little bit, but there are things you're learning. Okay, so he feels like things are going to improve, but not just yet, okay? So it could be within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Let me just focus on Archangel Gabriel, because I'm connecting with your twins' energy here as well. What I'm connecting is, the separation is bringing in a healing. You know, right now your masculine is connecting with you through the higher realms. He's feeling you with him. And I feel he's going through a lot of tension in his karmic situation with his wife and everything that's going on. So be there in the 5D and maybe massage his neck. Be there. You know, that's what I'm connecting with there. So what do you need to know about work? Remember, if things feel stuck in the situation with your twin, it isn't stuck. It just may seem that way as things start changing. So the message connected with work here for you is share your art with the world. So it's time to allow others to enjoy your creative work. So the reason as well there could be a delay at work is because you're being guided to share your creativity. And, you know, I mean, obviously she's painting there. And I'm not saying you are a painter, but, you know, you have the pen and the piece of paper. In other words, you have the kind of paintbrush and the canvas. You can create things how you want them to be. So ask the angels for what type of work you want and open your heart to receive with love. So the more you open your heart and pour your love into your creations, the greater their life force energy. So it kind of feels like there may be a block around a job right now or work because you're being guided to pour your heart into something you love and work on something you're creating. So, you know, I am kind of feeling it could take a bit longer than this month, but just go with the flow. You know, they're not giving me anything specific because it really does feel like you're being guided to create something. And if you're not, then the angels will continue giving you that guidance until it's done. I hope that helps, okay? But meditate on it and talk to the angels about what you want. We're going to do Luna. Luna says, could I get a message for if Terry is now free from the karmic situation? What's going on with Terry? Is Terry free from his karmic situation? We've got the dragon. So the dragon is moving things out of the way. So he feels like right now he is still in the back and forth energy. So I still feel that he's not quite free. Okay, because there is some back and forth energy there. That can be the card about things not being what they seem and you're being reminded of that. But look at this. You've got the white stag. So you're being shown that everything is working in your favour. You are going to be in union, not only because you're meant to be, but because you've got a mission together. So the white stag is a symbol of mission. Okay, the mission that you have together. So what does he want to say? He's saying always and forever, eternally together. And he's saying, my thoughts of you get me through the day. So I don't feel he's out of that karmic situation yet. But your energy, you know, the thoughts he has of you get him through the day. And he's saying, don't worry, we are always and forever, eternally together. And that's the promise of the union. Obviously, the sun there is about you being the warmth. So the message for you is continue to do you your way and allowing the time to release himself from this person or this situation. But the thoughts of you get him through the day. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. I'm going to do flying solo freelance there. So question is my person going to speak up and get out of their thoughts and financial issues? Is your person going to speak up? Is your person going to speak up? Remember, you have to have compassion and empathy and faith in the timing. You've got the deer. This is exactly what I'm connecting with. So trust that it will happen at the right time. So instead of wanting it to be different or wanting him to speak up or get out of his own thoughts and sort his situation out, have faith and be you. So in other words, be gentle with your approach to this. Be kind, gentle, loving. Be you. You know, in other words, don't try and force anything or change anything, or because I feel he's learning his lessons right now and they have to learn the lessons their way. He said, I will call you soon. So he's intending to, because you are always and forever eternally together. You are the priority in my life. Look at it closer. So you just need to look at this a bit closer with compassion, gentleness, understanding from your higher self. And I know it can be frustrating when we want things to change or we want things now or we can see a way out for them or a solution for them. But we just have to allow it to unfold naturally because they are learning the lessons their way. Even when it doesn't make sense to us, it's making sense to them. I hope that helps, okay? And we're going to do T. T says, can you please help me understand what my person's plan is towards me? So what's your person's plan towards you? Again, we've got the deer coming out. So again, you're being reminded, I feel like all divine feminines right now are being guided to have compassion and empathy for what the masculine is going through, because they're going through a lot of pain. You know, this is frustration energy as well. Anger, retaliation, jealousy. It's all fear-based energy. So things are being released to bring you into union or into reunion or to bring you together. So what you really need to know is change your perception of how you're looking at this journey, because you may be struggling with the ego right now. And, you know, your masculine has got a wounded human ego right now. You know, and what do the masculines do sometimes? They try and make jokes of things, or, you know, it's like he's sticking his tongue out at you, saying, I know best. Let me do it my way. And you have to trust him to do that, because this journey is meant to be a mystery so that we have faith in God. So we trust in our plan. So he's not meaning to be mean or goblin-like, or, you know, like he's kind of saying, oh, I'm not listening to you. He's like, what they show me is, you know, when a kid kind of puts the fingers in their ears and goes, la, 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 because they don't want to listen to what the adult is saying. That's what I'm connecting with. So he's saying, I'm dealing with my own anger right now, my own ego. Let me deal with it. You know, nothing you can do or say can kind of move things faster. Just let me do me my way. And, you know, you just be gentle and be you, and everything will fall into place. You know, sometimes I'll tell George something even now in union, and he'll say, I have to do it my way, or I do what I want. And it's like he's going, blah, blah, blah. You know, he's licking his tongue out, he's going, nee, nee, nee. I'll do it my way. And obviously I learned through him to just be in the energy of the deer and to have compassion and to remember that, you know, he needs to do it his way. Really powerful, okay? And we've got Spam says, what do I need to know about my DM and his karmic? Any messages he has for me that he doesn't tell me? So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you? What does he want to say? He's saying, look at this, the stag again. And obviously we all had the stag coming through on the 1st of the month, and I shared that little quick message. So my promise to you. So it doesn't matter what's going on with the karmic situation. It doesn't matter. What matters is he's saying to you, I promise you union. I promise you that I am transforming and changing and releasing things to be with you. That's my promise to you. So what can you affirm right now to be able to handle what's going on? Affirm I'm living the life of my dreams. So focus instead on visualizing what you want, the life you desire, instead of worrying about the karmic or anything else. So affirm I am living the life of my dreams, because he's promising that to you. Isn't that beautiful? I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do Cecilia says, any messages from my DM staffing? So what's going on with your DM? For Cecilia, straight out on the camera there. The card is, look at this. You are communicating right now through telepathy. He's saying, I hear you. Okay, so he hears you. So talk to him in the higher realms. He's saying, I hurt and panic when I think of you with someone else. So he's going through it right now. He doesn't want you with anybody else. He does get jealous. And he's saying, you're the one and only for me. And I mean the only one for me. I'm saying it twice so you believe it and believe in me. So what he's really coming through to say to you is, I do love you and you are the one, and I want you to know that today. And I do hurt and panic when I think of you with anyone else, but I am communicating with you right now through telepathy. So what you can affirm to be able to handle what you're going through is let the past go. I lovingly release the past. That's really powerful. It doesn't matter what's happened in the past. Release that now and affirm, I'm letting the past go. Powerful. I want to do an affirmation card for Laura Marto, for the beautiful Laura Marto there. What do you need to affirm? I am very romantic. I love that. Allow romance into your life. So affirm, Laura, I am very romantic and I'm respected. And you deserve respect, and you know you do. So I feel this is, you know, you're really in your power right now, focusing on your truth. And I want to pull a card from your twin. This is for Laura. Yeah, look at this, risk. So your twin is overcoming fears to be able to take that leap of faith and to reach out to you in a risky way. A way where he could get hurt because he's being vulnerable. So the risk is ahead. And this is what's happening. I'm very romantic. I feel your twin wants to be romantic with you right now. I know you didn't ask me for a question, but I felt guided to, okay? I also want to do an affirmation card for, I've got Laura Karina, and I've got Rob in the house as my mods. Thank you for being here. So I want to do an affirmation card for Donna Harvey. Okay, affirmation for Donna. I lovingly release the past. I am beautiful. So that's what the angels want you to affirm, Donna. I am beautiful inside and out, and I let the past go. So I feel this is kind of about starting again. And I want to do an affirmation card for Karina. For Karina right now. An affirmation card for Karina. I am excited about my life. Magic is all around you. So the more excited you are about your life, the more magic you're going to see. And I want to pull a card for Karina from this deck as well, from Mark. We've got the spider, the universe. Wow. So creative projects. I feel like Mark may be busy right now on a creative project, but he's reminding you that you are communicating through the internet. And also you've got the wind fairy. So, you're communicating in more than words. It's about thoughts, feelings. I feel like he's going through an analysis of his life right now and things are changing. So definitely things are changing with the wind there, the wind fairy. But I feel the spider is a big sign of great things coming to you and about online connection. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do a couple more, then I'm going to go off because it's roasting in this room. It's like a greenhouse in here today. I should have come on perhaps earlier or later, but, I just thought I'll do it now, and it's just really warm in here. So we're going to do Oreo. Oreo says, evening, Liz, are there any messages my twin has for me? So what's going on with your twin? What does your twin want to say to you? We've got, you are the one and the only, and I mean the only one for me. I'm saying it twice so you believe it and believe in me. And he said, I hurt and panic when I think of you as someone else. So your twin is saying, I don't want you with anyone else, and I'm going to prove to you that I want you in my life because you're the only one, regardless of any situations or anything that's happening. So let's bring in an affirmation for you. We've got create the feeling of being in a relationship. So affirm that, I am in a wonderful, loving relationship. Don't necessarily put your twin's name after. Like for me, I'd say I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship with George, for example, who's just jumped in the chat, by the way, Blue Eyes Tarot there, because the ego will come in and say, well, no, because of this or this or this. Just affirm I am in a wonderful, loving relationship. And that will create the feeling of being in a relationship, and that will move everything into place. I hope that helps, okay? Serene says, Liz, is he planning anything about leaving his wife? Did I answer your question, Serene? Did I answer that? I know I answered a question for Serene and the answer will be in there, but let's just pull you a quick message about this. We've got the Six of Cups. So, there's a lot of past healing taking place right now. He's decided he's in the King of Swords energy. So, he's working it all out. So give him time. Okay, because, there may be a connection here it's been a while. They show me like a childhood connection, or maybe there's kids involved or something like that, and he's doing some deep thinking about it. So trust him to do it at the right time. Okay, let go of the when and know that it will be. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Naturally Toot says, hey, just dropping by to show my support. Have a nice, blessed day. And to the chat as well. Thank you for jumping in, honey, sending you so much love. Janet says, any message for my twin PK? What does PK want to say to you? What does PK want to say? We've got coming out, we've got the wolf. Again, here we go. So, confirmation they hear you. Now, as I said right at the beginning of this live, an hour and a half ago, I really did start connecting with the blocked throat chakra. So, I do feel there's so many masculines right now who are communicating through telepathy, through dreams, through music, through signs. So, make sure you're aware of that. Don't be triggered if there's no 3D communication, because it's coming to you in some other way. And this is for everyone, not just for Janet there. And if you go right back to the beginning, when I've posted this at the end, if you watch the beginning, I pulled a collective message for anyone who's dealing with no contact. And it's about affirmations you can use to feel free. So really, Janet, what your twin is saying is, I hear you. I'm connecting with you in other ways, so trust in that. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Nicholas says, any messages or guidance, Liz, as I feel I'm going through a lot and I'm blocked again, but I feel he does that after he tried to ring. Well, remember, when he blocks you, it's not actually anything you've done wrong. It's about him and his own growth and lessons, and they give me fear and his own fear. So never take it personally. And remember, it's always an opportunity to get to know yourself better. He's in a lot of fear when he blocks you. So what do you need to know? The card coming out, we've got affirm, I'm confident in who I am. So really, when he's blocking you, you're being guided to remember your own power and to know how far you've come. So appreciate your own journey and how far you've come and honour yourself. So remember, when he's blocking you, don't try and fight it, just allow it to happen naturally and work on you. You know, that's the one thing I learned on my journey. And I know how hard it is to be blocked. You know, when I was with a catalyst, he blocked me on every single platform. And it was like my world just kind of like crushed into myself in one go, you know, because it was like everything I was doing just disappeared in one go. And it was like a real dark night of the soul for me. So when we get blocked, it's an opportunity to find our faith and to remember our twin flame lives in us and our supporters all around us. So we learn to just breathe and be at peace and focus on joy. And that's what you're being guided to do. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Tanya says, where is my DM on this journey right now? We are in no contact. So again, if you go back to the right at the beginning, when you finish this, honey, I've got a message for everyone. Collective message. We've got the frog. So what he's saying is I'm sorting out the final details. I'm releasing emotional baggage. I'm letting go of fear. I'm cleaning my house. So he's saying to you, I'm getting my house in order. And you're being reminded, you know, whoever he's been within the past, or if he's around anyone, everything before you is a dress rehearsal. You're the main event. So he will be going through certain things in his life to learn and grow. So don't worry if there's no contact. He's getting ready for you. And what does he want to say? He's saying, yeah, look at this. When I'm at work, I'm focused on providing for our future. So I definitely feel that, you know, he's working a lot more than usual. Maybe that's how he's moving away from what he's doing in his mind, and it's how he's able to focus. But he's saying, I am providing for our future. That means you are going to have a future with him. He's just sorting things out first. And I feel that he may be dealing with finances, so he could also be releasing debt, or he could be saving money or working on a foundation or something for your future. And again, that block there, he just needs to release these blocks. I hope that helps, okay? Goldilocks, thank you for the donation. Honey, sending you so much love. How's the next month looking for my twin and I? So what's the energy coming in between now and October for you? So, wow, you've got the owl. So first of all, you've got the owl is reminding you that anything that seems stuck or, you know, an illusion, or it is just an illusion. You know, because the owl is about wisdom and growth. So there's a lot of growth taking place right now. So look beyond anything that seems like a deception to you. You know, because it isn't, it's a period of growth. Remember, everything is happening to grow the both of you. So your twin is growing through things he's going through, and you're growing through things you're going through. So a lot of wisdom coming in, and we've got risk as well. So I feel your twin is preparing to reach out or take a risk, or there's something coming into your connection. So what else do we need to know? Let's expand on this then. We've got the affirmation to trust in divine timing. So over the next few months, because you're asking for the next month, but I'm picking up on between now and October. And obviously that goes into next month anyway. But trust, okay? Trust in divine timing. Affirm, I am patient and calm. I am patient and calm. I am exactly where I am meant to be. So I want to pull you a card from one of Gabby's decks here. What else do you need to know? We've got from the universe, be willing to see your sameness with others. This opens your awareness to oneness. So in other words, remember you and your twin are one. And when you're willing to understand and see that, you realize there's no separation, there's no blocks, because you are one and you're receiving the promise of communication. So I definitely feel he's preparing to take a risk and communicate with you. And if you're seeing a bee, whether it's a bee in your reality or you see a bee in your virtual reality, or maybe on a mug or on a plate or anywhere, you're being shown that miracles are coming in. There's going to be a miracle to boost this and move it forward. And he is going to communicate, and he's going to take the risk he needs to communicate with you. Powerful. But remember, you are one and you're both learning. So affirm, I am patient and calm and trust in divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, look at that. We've got Laura Marto coming in with a Carrot College Fund donation. Thank you so much, honey. I'm sending you so much love. Do you know I haven't got Carrot 1 here with me now? Because George has got both of them upstairs. He wouldn't let me have Carrot 1 today, would you, George? So give Carrot 1 a big kiss for me upstairs. Anna G, thank you for the donation, honey. What does my DM want to tell me in a message from the angels? So what can you affirm right now? What can you affirm right now? So you can affirm that you are capable. So affirm, I'm capable of great things. So what your masculine is saying to you is, you make me feel capable of great things. With you in my life, I feel stronger, more powerful, and I know I can achieve my dreams. So your masculine is reminding you of your power as divine feminine, because you help him to grow. And remember that he is capable of taking responsibility for your connection. So as a divine feminine, sometimes we feel like we want to rescue our twin, or we want to make things better for them, or we want to show them the way. And we really do have to trust them to find their way. And what else do you need to know? He's saying to you, I've been driving past your house. So if you live locally, he's definitely been trying to see you, or, get sight of you, or he's been driving past your house, maybe wanting to connect with you in some way. If you don't live near each other, this is what he's been thinking about. Coming to you. Remember, it doesn't matter whether he drives or he doesn't. He's been thinking of being in a vehicle and coming to you. So he definitely does want to be around you. He's just dealing with his own fears around being capable, because he wants to be capable of making changes without you there to pick up the pieces or rescue him in any way or help him. He wants to prove to you that he is deserving of your love. So work on you in this moment. Focus on peace and joy. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got, let me move the chat up a little bit there. We've got Misty, thank you for the donation, honey. And thank you so much, Laura, for that carrot donation. Just warms my heart. So Misty says, message from Leo, what's next for us? So what's going on with Leo? What's next for you and Leo, or your Leo connection? The eagle. So he's coming home to you, and you've got the owl. So the owl keeps coming up in this reading today. So definitely feel the masculines and the feminines. Both of you are growing right now so much. Both of you are learning so much right now, and you're gaining so much wisdom. And he's saying, I do want to come towards you, and I'm planning on it. So you have a big connection right now with the angelic realm. So trust the signs you see. So he's saying, I'm connecting with my eagle spirit, so I'm able to move forward. And this is what's next. So what you can affirm is, I am very romantic. So allow him into your life in a romantic way. That means when he comes back into your life, or he comes towards you, just be ready for anything, and don't put walls up or barriers up, because, you may have been misunderstood in the past, or things may have, just not been right in the past for whatever reason. Affirm that you are understood. The right people understand you. So I feel you're around the right people right now for your connection to move forward the right way. And, that means being around, positive people who don't kind of blame the masculines for things, or, go round and round in circles about the past. It's about starting again. And everything leads me back to you, he's saying. And that's why you've got the eagle energy. So I want to bring in my other deck with the eagle on. I'm going to bring the divine masculine comes home oracle. What else do you need to know? We've got getting on the plane, and we've got within 6 months. So, if there is distance between you, he's going to be getting on a plane within 6 months, okay? If there isn't distance between you, and, if you live locally or whatever, he's saying to you, within 6 months, I'm going to prove to you that we're going to be in an energy where we may be able to go somewhere together, maybe vacation together, or we're going to do something that moves this journey forward. So he's saying to you, I want to move forward, but I am feeling he's going to be getting on a physical plane within 6 months to come to you in some way, or to be with you in some way. And that's what he's getting the power to do. I hope that helps, okay? But everything leads me back to you. And the right people are around you right now to move ahead. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Ashley says, may I ask what's there for the rest of the year for me in Cairo? So what's going on with you in Cairo for the rest of the year? What's going on with you in Cairo for the rest of the year? It jumped out, wow. The card is, you've got the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. So you're being shown through your own intuition, through your own visions. And what you're really being reminded of is perception creates reality. So focus on what you do want instead of what you don't want. Make sure you're focused on the positive, the end result, the good things, because the universe and the law of attraction is working for you. And the law of attraction is always working whether you believe in it or not, whether you want it to or not. So the universe is like a genie really up there that says your wish is my command. So if you say, I want to be with my twin, the universe says, your wish is my command. And that's what starts manifesting. If you say, my twin is still with his karmic partner, the universe says, your wish is my command. Your twin is still with their karmic partner. So it's about really starting to understand that your thoughts and your words have real power. And when you put feeling behind that, think about what Buffy said once more with feeling. You know, when you put feeling into that, things manifest a lot quicker. So the real message for you is anything can happen between now and the end of the year. But you have to focus on what you do want instead of what you don't want. And trust in the signs, the synchronicities, the visions, the dreams, the way you're shown previews of what's to come. So if you start seeing previews of what's to come, say if you start seeing things around that you don't like, then you can say, okay, I know I need to change that. If you start seeing things that you do like or that you do want, say, for example, you start getting invited to weddings, or you start seeing proposals of marriage if you want to get married, or you start seeing people holding hands or whatever it is, then that's your sign that you are manifesting what you want. So the energy that the angels are wanting you to affirm is that magic is all around you. And that's what I'm feeling. You're being shown all around you what's to come. So get excited about your life. I am excited about my life, and I see and feel and know that magic is all around me. And that's what they want you to know. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thank you, Karina, sending you so much love. Happy belated birthday. Can't believe I didn't send you a donation. So sorry, hectic summer at work. Love you, Angel. Don't worry at all. It means so much that you're just here today, you know, and that you are a moderator for me and an Angel family member. Well, a warrior, should I say. You know, that you are part of this amazing community in our family. And it means so much more that you're coming to London, you know. So thank you so much. It means the world. We've got Katie there with the donation. Thank you so much. What do I need to focus on in order to come into union finally and permanently? So what do you need to focus on? So first of all, I'm going to pull you a card from this amazing deck that I borrowed from George, my DM. We've got the cow. Now, the cow is about looking after the self. It's about nourishment. It's about giving back to yourself. It's about self-love. It's about asking for help from heaven and being able to receive that guidance. It's about knowing that you are abundant and living in the now and enjoying everything about your life. That's what gives union. Oh, that's what brings in union, should I say. It's not about worrying about it or stressing about it or, you know, wondering when it's going to happen or trying to help in any way. It's just about being you and loving life and being in the now and doing things you want to do. And remembering that patience isn't about waiting. It's about loving life. It's about accepting life, being in the now. So what do the angels want you to affirm to bring in your union? And again, they are saying, you know, it's about visualizing the kind of life you want and holding on to that vision and affirming that you are in a wonderful, loving relationship and creating the space for your twin and all of these things. And the way you do that is by letting the past go. So affirm, I lovingly release the past. So let go of what's happened before. Don't think, oh, I've been on this journey for this amount of time, or he's done this before, or this has happened. Just be in the present moment. And don't worry about the future either, because that's also ego-based, where we stress over what will be, or when, or how. Just say, I am safe. Everything is working out beautifully for me, and I'm exactly where I am meant to be. And the universe will create the way. And your twin is saying to you right now, look at this, I am returning to you because everything leads me back to you. And that's what you've been reminded. You know, it doesn't matter who they're with, who you're with, what you're doing, where you are, whether there's communication or no communication. The universe creates the way because everything leads you back to each other. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful, wow. Okay, I'm going to do one more because I'm absolutely dying to go to the loo. Okay, I need to go to the toilet. So I'm going to do, Nimeline just came in there. So current feelings of my DM. So what does your masculine currently feel about you? What does your masculine feel about you? You make me so happy in so many ways. Please don't doubt that because it's true. So your twin is saying, you make me so happy in so many ways. So many ways, you know, not just in the heart, but in the mind, everything. Please don't doubt that because it's true. I just need space sometimes. It's quite normal and there's nothing wrong. So your twin is saying there's nothing wrong between me and you. It's quite normal for me to need space. And the masculines do sometimes. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong. You make your twin happy. And that's what you need to know. And I'm going to finish with Elmira. So Elmira says, when I see you in George, Liz, I become so happy. I'm going to continue fighting. I hope for everyone to be in union with their DM soon. Wow, amazing. So let's do you a message. Hey, Christian, sending you so much love. Look at this. I'll reach out to you soon online. Again, there's that card. You make me so happy in so many ways. Please don't doubt that it's true. And, that's absolutely how I feel about George. Me and George really have got the most amazing relationship. And I know he's in the chat right now, but, we have our moments, don't get me wrong. But the love is just so powerful. And you'd never know there was an age gap, it's so powerful. And I can't wait to connect with you all face to face in London as well, for you to see that, in person. Okay, thanks for that, guys. I'm going to go off because I need the loo, and it's like a heat room in here. It's like a hot box in this room with the sun today. So thank you to everyone who jumped on. Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you for the likes. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for being here. If anyone's new, welcome, welcome. Subscribe and join our amazing family. And I'm going to be live again soon. And remember, just a couple of dates for the calendar if you don't know. Next week, next Thursday at 3 p.m. UK time, my time, I'm going to be live for members with our soul sister Laurel, doing what was it called again? I can't remember. A collaboration. I can't remember the word then. A collaboration where we're going to be answering questions for members. And then I'm going to be live on Rob's channel, on Robbie's Fire Pit of Magic channel. We did a collab with on Saturday. I'm going to be live with Rob on his channel the following Saturday. And remember, you can get tickets for my live event now through Eventbrite. It's all in the link in the description box below. And if anyone would like a personal reading with me, you can email me for one at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. I do have availability, very quick turnaround right now. And I am also doing a special members personal reading too for any level membership. So if you'd like a little bit of a discount on a members reading and you are a member, you can check that out too. So thank you all for watching. I'm sending you so much love. Lots of love from me and George and all the carrots and everyone here. And I'll see you soon.